welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City. We are...
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for the Nets, we've got Jordan. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. Now here's Simmons. Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Simmons. Takes a shot at the elbow. They get it back. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan. Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
KD's shot is good. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight. Chris, what an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. Will be a fun matchup to watch.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Back to Milton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. Passes it to Green. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. The pass to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's Milton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Great look, high percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Now, here is Harden. Here now is Dinwiddie. Green, the pass to Dinwiddie. Nets passing it around. Jordan. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Jay. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Dinwiddie. After the Sixers pick up 2, he feeds it to Green. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Simmons. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Harden. They trail by 6. And Durant gets double teamed. It's stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Thibault. Jordan with the rebound. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Green. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Dinwiddie's got his 2nd basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Simmons looking it over. Harris kicks to Milton. Back to Harris. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Harris dishes to Griffin. Irving against Simmons. And the rejection by Embiid.
Stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. 6-point game. Pass to Griffin. And the rejection by Embiid. They retain possession. And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead, leading by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an
big for my at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Brown. Griffin is out there with Harris. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
The agility from Green when he goes inside is impressive. I mean, his fluid motion gets him to his shot.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Irving can't get it to go.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Nets trail by 11. Brown the pass to Harris. Back to Brown. Here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Green. Buries it down low. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Now, here's Maxey. To the paint. Howard up on top, defended by Griffin. And it's Scott with the jam.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality. He just wants to win. His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside, Green. The feed to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Harris, good.
Amazing awareness. He's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
Maxey passes to Curry. At the teardrop, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Nets trail by 9. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Harris. Irving drives in. Nice D from Scott.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
And Howard with the stuff. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Irving passes to Claxton. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Irving's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Brown against Curry. Good, nice job down low. He's got 7.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, and Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Here's Harris. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie passes to KD. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. Outside for Jordan. Back to Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on a poster.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Top of the key, Harris over Green. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now here's Durant. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Green.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's the pass to Embiid. And the layup is good.
What amazing strength. Look, I love how Embiid fights his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the bucket by the Nets.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Pass to Green. Jordan at the elbow. And here is Durant, guarded by Simmons. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Simmons can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I mean, this guy is almost 7 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
Here's Harris after the made shot from KD. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. It's Harden with the drive. Green breaking loose. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Milton. Jordan with the rebound. 1:19 left to play in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Embiid.
When KD gets it in that close to the rim, you're out a good option. He's so good. I mean, sometimes you just give him the foul. You just give the foul. Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Simmons against KD. Here's Milton. He kicks it to Harris. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Curry, 9 feet out. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Curry. Howard's got 6.
Oh, showing off another dimension of his game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
It's Brown with the drive. Nice D from Scott. The 76ers leading by 9. Now Howard. He has 6. Green, no luck.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Aggressive pass on the break, straight up the court so he can get all the way to the bucket.
Dinwiddie drives in, and that one drops. He's got 10.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Brown out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. In transition, here come the Nets. Harris with the ball. Off target with his 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Maxey. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 11.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Left side, Brown. Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. Harris's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Gwinnett shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Aggressive offensive mindset. Defense late to react. Green now going to the line.
That one is off. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Dinwiddie passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Scott. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Howard, the pass to Maxey. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Dwight Howard.
Oh, that's just terrific patience from Irving. Outstanding at filling the D inside and literally forcing their hand.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Irving. Maxey, no good.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
And a deep three from Curry. Offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Irving for 3. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Harden against Curry. From the arc. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Simmons with it. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
And a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Embiid, no good.
He playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
The kick out to Irving. The 3. Tips it. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 4 this quarter. Philadelphia leading by 7. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Nifty move. Outside for Simmons. Fires the 3. Passes it to Thibault. to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. That one wide left. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And stolen by Simmons. To the inside. The pass to Harris. Now Thibault. Back to Simmons. Over Irvin. The 76ers with another miss. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. "20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's in!
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
And here is Simmons. So the 76ers win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Green. He's out there with Jordan. Harden out there with Durant. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center. Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Now Durant, following DeAndre Hunter's 3-point attempt.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Young dishes to Capella. Young drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now Collins. After the missed 3 from KD. Good on the bucket.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shoot.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And it's KD with the rebound. Harden the pass to Jordan. And here's Green outside. The offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. And Collins now top the key. Back to Bogdanovich. And another shot. Crafty move. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. Harden kicks to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Harden. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Capella. And stolen by Jordan. Harden with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Back to Harden. The pass to Green. In the corner. Harden. Capella against Jordan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella against Jordan. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
So they take the lead. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Trae Young. Dinwiddie finds Green. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Young with the steal. Now, here's Hunter. D right on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeff Green picks one up.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Young. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Back to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Collins kicks to Reddish. Passes it to Okongwu. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Luau. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Huerter in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Griffin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nobody near Irving. Hands it from downtown.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Snell, the pass to Okongwu. And Griffin sends it back. And Huerter gets it to go.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
To the middle. Pass to Claxton. Feeds it to Griffin. Here's Luau. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an error.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gallinari outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here is Irving. Gallinari with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Snell. He's covered by Brown. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Another three for Atlanta.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, here is Irving. Fires from 14. Okongwu grabs the board.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Gallinari on the wing. Huerter passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Again, Irving missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Herder passes to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The feed to Griffin. Right side Irving.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Right wing. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Herder. Inside. Here's Gallinari. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gallinari's got 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Luwawu. Here's Claxton. Banked in off the glass. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Herder passes to Gallinari. Back to Herder. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Herder's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfish?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. And a star in his role. Clint Capella. Thanks for joining us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Harden. Durant is out there with Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now, here is Young. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
It's Young on the wing, defended by Durant from past the arc. And there's Hunter on the assist from Young. Hunter's got 6 points.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks leading by 19. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Down low, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Atlanta.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Now, here's Hunter. He has 6. Collins passes to Young. Fires the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the pass to Harden. Outside for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Collins passes to Capella. Young with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jordan dishes to Dinwiddie. From about 19 feet, Durant, that's good.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Nets trail by 20. Durant attacking, and then Durant with the jam.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Young. Over Harden. And the shot is long. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Claxton the pass to Irving. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Irving after the basket by Atlanta. They get the rebound.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
The Hawks leading by 18. Now, here's Reddish. 7 points in the game. To the left wing for 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Herter, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Herter passes to Okongwu.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 17. Outside Irving. Nailed from three-point land.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Here's Herter. To the inside. Hawks passing it around. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Irving takes a three. Over in the corner, Brown. Fires the three. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 now on the night. Snell from outside. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets trail by 16. Irving passes to Llewellyn. It's stolen by Capella. And here's Young from the arc. Offensive rebound.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now, here is Irving. The kick out to Brown. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich looking around. Young up top. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, Irving. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Irving, good.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Brown against Young. 1:22 left in the game. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Lock at 6. A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Clint Capella.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team. Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Pass to Hunter. Capella, high post. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young finds Capella. Back to Young.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... Coming right up, the Hawks taking on the 76ers. It's the NBA on 2. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. 2 important parts. Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Capella kicks to Collins. Count it. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Young's shot is up. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Simmons. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bogdanovich, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Capella. Collins with it, picked up by Harris. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Harris.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Yeah, easy call.
For Philadelphia, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And Embiid drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Young against Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Embiid. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Intent on keeping that possession alive. Simmons uses his height to his advantage.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Passes to Milton. Over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Bogdanovich up top, guarded by Simmons. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Collins. The three. Hunter, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Young for three. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Collins against Harris. Here's Embiid. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Young passes to Capella. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Simmons looking it over. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scoop.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Herter in at the 1. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Gallinari. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
The pass to Green. And here is Howard. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Offensive rebound. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Herter passes to Snell. Okongwu dishes to Snell. Kept alive.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Herter, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Curry. That one off the back iron and out. Hawks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Herter. He's guarded by Howard. The 76ers shooting well, 50% from the floor. And here is Scott. Pass to Green. Over Reddish. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Alinari attacking. Okongwu kicks to Snell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the south. Maxey passes to Curry. Now here's Scott. Pass to Green. Here's Maxey. And the 76ers get it back. Outside for Curry. Over Gallinari. Scott. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. The pass to Reddish. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And they take the lead.
Fast break execution. Danny Green knows where he's supposed to be and seals the deal.
The Hawks trailing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bucket is good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. With 1 on the clock, he can't get it to go. And the first half comes to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Goodness. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 8 points. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Milton. Finished off the break. He's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Top of the key. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Young outside. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Over to the wing. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 5. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Collins has got 7 points in the game.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Harris outside. An easy 2 points on the layup.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Simmons left side. Embiid dishes to Harris. Lets it go from 14. And that one goes long. The Hawks trail by 4. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back.
Well, when you play as hard as Collins does, you're going to get to the foul line.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Curry's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Snell from outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Curry deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Okongwu. For the finish. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Passes it to Maxey. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range, Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Maxey passes to Curry. Howard up on top. On the wing, Green. Here's Maxey. Rebound collected by Snell. Here's Collins. He got it up. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Okongwu, Reddish out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Herter in at the point guard position. Count that bucket.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Now Howard. Back to Curry. Feeds it to Scott. Ball stolen. They push it up 4 on 3. Gallinari outside. Pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Snell from outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. They get the rebound. Tries again. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Herter passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Leaving no doubt about that one. Gallinari active, getting to the rim.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Now the pass to Howard. Outside, Green. Pass to Maxey. Puts one up from 19. Offensive rebound, Howard. Off target with the fadeaway.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And Gallinari kicks to Snell. Passes it to Gallinari. He feeds it to Okongwu. That gives them the lead. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
To the middle. Green dishes to Scott. Back to Green. Off target from outside. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And the wide open shot from Reddish. It's good from long range. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
Big time play. Cam Reddish stepping up to the plate. We know he has the talent to do so.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Curry is inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Young inside. Defended by Milton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Hunter. Over Thibault. Hunter no good. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thibault. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Here's the 3. Back to Simmons. To the paint. Another shot. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Poked away and stolen by Hunter. Young in the corner. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Now, here is Young, defended by Milton. What is on the line here?
Crowd is so focused.
Thibault, the pass to Milton. Tries from the block. Here's Embiid. And contact on the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Young outside. From deep. Misses the shot. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotion. Philadelphia home to one of the NBA's most historic teams. So the next starting five. We've got Jordan. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the three. Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Milton. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Embiid finds Harris. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Back to Dinwiddie. trying to find Green. He's got it now. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Harris. And the layup falls.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Milton. The layup off target. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Dinwiddie and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's sent back by KD.
Boy, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 5.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in this game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Simmons. No points in the game yet for him. Harris kicks to Milton. He's looking for Thibault and finds him. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Harden the pass to KD. Bangs home the trifecta. 7 points in the game.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Simmons against Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Claxton the pass to Irving. High post shot. Griffin kicks to Irving. Harris looking it over. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And you know, Embiid is a decorated defender.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. good from Harris on the assist by Irving. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Yeah, you know, it's all about running the right set. And right there, Harris does just that to capitalize.
To the right side. Embiid against Griffin. Embiid kicks to Milton. The three-pointer, no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Outside Irving. No good on the three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now, here is Irving. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Lets it go from deep. Brown the pass to Griffin. That one goes. Counted. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Here's Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Out to Harris. Over Thibault. It's deflected, but he recovers it. Irving finds Brown. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Goes back up. Irving can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. Pull-up jumper. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 4.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Milton with it. He's picked up by Irving. Milton the pass to Harris. Down low. That's tipped. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Good. Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harden. Over Thibault. Here's Durant. Harden the pass to Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here's Simmons. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. High post, Embiid. Harris inside, working on Green. Now here's Embiid, guarded by Green. Here's Harris. Great D that time from Jordan.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Misses the wing J.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the pass to Dinwiddie. 17-foot shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the team. And that does it for our half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Dinwiddie. Jordan trying to free himself up. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Milton. And the rejection by Harden. And stolen by Harris. Thibault, the pass to Milton. And he dunks it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Over Jordan. Embiid, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Harris. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Boy, that's a great effort from Simmons, guys. He might have point guard skills, and he's got plenty of those, but he can bang inside, too.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Durant with a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Harris, he nails it, and we're tied up. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that jump shot's a thing of beauty coming from Harden. I think some of it is the fact that his mechanics are good, but left-handed shooters sometimes just look sweeter than right-handed shooters. Amazing how many ways he has to score.
Now here is Harris. He's got 7 over Green, and it doesn't even draw iron. Harden outside. The Nets working the ball around now. Gets an open look and hits. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Now you got to remember that Harden has a quick trigger, staple gun quick. This guy is looking to score as soon as the ball touches his hands.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Claxton after Ben Simmons' bucket. Irving passes to Claxton. 5 to shoot. Irving for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Here's Thibault. And he bangs it home with one hand.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Irving after the Sixers pick up 2. Takes it off the glass.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
The 76ers trail. And here is Milton. Passes it to Simmons. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Shoots over Griffin. Milton the pass to Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. 9 feet out. Another miss by Irving. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown kicks to Irving. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Rejected by Harris. Here's Irving. Over Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Simmons. That one good for 2. Simmons got 6 points in the quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Nets. They lead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. The Nets with the lead. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown's got the ball. Milton grabs the board. Philadelphia shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Here's Harris. It's blocked. Left side, Brown. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Brown. And the Nets lead by 5. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
You know, adding on to that, we can't fail to mention all the steals they piled up, too. I mean, that's making a big difference. They've really gotten into them defensively.
And staying with the play, Harris.
Yeah, you know, not normally the guy you see crashing the boards there, but Harris giving some extra effort on the rebound.
And it's Simmons penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie finds Jordan. They kick it out to Green. KD on the wing. Inside. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie outside. In the corner. Harden. Over Thibault. Harden's shot is off. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
The dish to Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
That's platinum-level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Pass to Embiid. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
And I tell you what, guys, I mean, with his combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
Here's Dinwiddie. Basket good. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Stolen by Harden. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now the 76ers on the break. No good from Simmons. Nets leading by 8. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Milton. Dinwiddie outside. Pulls up. High post. Durant, no good. The 76ers running out of time. Simmons with it. He's picked up by KD.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in for Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
That one falls.
Well, he'll make that shot more often than not. Harden, an elite scorer.
And they double up Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simmons. He kicks it to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. That's 10 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Griffin finds Irving. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got the lead back up to 9 now for Brooklyn. Embiid with it. He's picked up by KD. Another shot. And Harris lays it up and in.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Brooklyn's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Outside Irving. Griffin trying to get open. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shakes him. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Nets passing it around. On the wing, Irving. Back to KD. And he makes good on the layup. And the Nets lead by 6.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The traffic in New York City. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Brooklyn, Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Elbow shot is on the way. Young, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Green, the pass to Jordan. They kick it out to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
Now, here is Young over to the left wing. Shot by Collins, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now, here is Harden. After the miss from John Collins, Harden finds Jordan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Now here's Harden. 4 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Durant dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from KD. Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's KD. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Young outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Durant. Dives for it. And stolen by Hunter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
Nets trail by 4. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. KD dishes to Jordan. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Young passes to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young. Irving passes to Griffin. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Pass to Okongwu. To the inside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Irving. He is covered by Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Claxton. 18 feet out. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Tie game in Brooklyn. And back with the start of the second quarter. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves? And
well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Harris passes to Irving. Here's Claxton. Now Harris. Gallinari covering. Harris misses. Here's Snell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. There's the steal. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Okongwu. His three-pointers off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris passes to Brown. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari down low. Pass to Herter. Now here's Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Irving passes to Claxton. Right side Griffin. And stolen by Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Irving looking for an opening. There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree. Collins against Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Now, here's Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Young with no one around. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. Here's Green. Here's Jordan. And there's the pass to Green. And here's Harden. Kicks to Jordan. Back to Harden. A second chance effort, and the shot goes in. Harden's got his second bucket.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
52 seconds left here in the second. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Green, the basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. To the middle, Dinwiddie with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Young outside, and Jordan sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Shot's good from Young. Here's Dinwiddie. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that'll about do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Leonard at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at center. Irving kicks to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Irving. Another miss by Irving. The Hawks trail it. Passes it to Hunter. Inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And both free throws good for Green. The Hawks trail by 4. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Throws it up high, and Okongwu slams it in.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Al Harden, pass to Durant.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming. Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Nets, Here's Herter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right wing. Snell from outside drills the three-pointer.
It's awesome to see Gallinari get involved in the offense with a solid pass like that.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Griffin, here we go. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. For Brooklyn, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Irving. Pass to Harris. Up top Griffin. Harris kicks to Irving. Down low. Here's Griffin. Back to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Snell, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain that.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Here's Harden. Softly drops in the floater. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that touch Harden has, making the floater look so effortless coming off his fingertips.
Here's Snell, guarded by Harden. Snell kicks to Capella. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Capella's got his first bucket in this one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Durant, the pass to Jordan. Back to KD. Over Hunter. Out to KD. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. They get it back. Durant deciding where to go with it.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Capella. Goes back up. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Green with the ball. And guarded by Capella. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Atlanta leading by 3. And Young kicks to Collins. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
And the pass to KD. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. Over in the corner, Green. Kicks it out to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Green. It's tipped. to the paint. Second chance shot. And Harden lays it in.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Harris comes in for Green. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Outside Collins. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Tries it from 9. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from James Harden.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Reddish the pass to Collins. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Capella finds Collins. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Harden the pass to KD. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden dishes to KD. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Atlanta leading by 3. At the top of the key, Capella. Reddish kicks to Young. And that one, good.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Passes to Harris. Back to Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Dunn. And here's Young. 34 seconds left in the game. He kicks to Capella. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Young, no good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Capella. Young passes to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the first points up on the board for Atlanta. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. And there's the feed to Embiid. Good work defensively by Capella.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. To the middle, there's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Young dishes to Capella. And Young kicks to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a three-point game. The pass to Harris. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Inside, Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
At 6'6", Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Three-pointer by Embiid and stolen by Bogdanovich. And here we go. Collins against Harris. Collins passes to Capella. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You got to push Capella out of the paint. When you don't, you almost have to foul him.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one misses. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
The Hawks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here's Capella. A step-back shot here. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Collins. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Simmons against Young. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Thibault.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
From the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovich wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 7. Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. Feeds it to Harris. The shot's good.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
1:02 left to play here in the first. Young finds Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And here's Harris from the arc. And no good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Hunter. Kicks it to Capella. Outside Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Lots of room. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Down low. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid.
Oh, look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
And here's Young from the arc. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this so often. League-wide. Ended the period with a three-point attempt.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early. Aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
They've got Tony Snell. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. And it's Herter in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Herter passes to Gallinari. To the inside. Okongwu Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. From downtown, they grab their own miss. Thibault can't cash in from close range.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Herter passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Milton kicks to Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 8. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Harris. 3-pointers. Snell. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Snell's attempts come from beyond the line. He's out there to provide some spacing.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Embiid with the steal. Pass to Thibault. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Herter passes to Gallinari. Shoots over Embiid. Here's Okongwu. Here's Herter. Guarded by Simmons. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Now here's Simmons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Herter passes to Okongwu. Back to Herter. Okongwu with the elbow. And stolen by Simmons. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, great feed by Snell. Using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
Here's Simmons looking to end the run. Embiid trying to break loose. Basket counts. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
Okongwu's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Simmons, and then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Now the pass to Okongwu. He lobs it up. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here is Harris. Over Gallinari. Harris's shot is off.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Snell from outside. He can't hit that time. Gets it off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Atlanta was looking great right away. And the greatest bench scorer in it. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Bogdanovich after Ben Simmons' bucket. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from free throw range. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 13-point game. Milton the pass to Thibault. He kicks to Embiid. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
You got to keep your eye on Embiid, especially from these in-between areas. I mean, he's effective at scoring from it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Young looking it over. Yep, it counts.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Simmons with it. He has 6. The dish to Harris. Back to Simmons. Over Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Capella finds Collins. Now Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Lock at 6. Collins in the post. Simmons is there. They get it again. Over to the wing. Back to Capella. Chalk up 2 there. Capella's got 5.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Harris. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Young against Harris. Pulls it from the elbow. They get it back. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Off target from 3-point range. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, you know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Now, here is Gallinari. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 16.
He's better shooting off the pass than a bounce, but still, he's comfortable in that, Jay. Credit his teammates, too, for setting him up.
Embiid kicks to Milton. And that one is good. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Herter passes to Snell. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Herter. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
Harris against Gallinari. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Outside, Simmons. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Herter in at point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Hawks lead by 15. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Embiid.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Atlanta leading by 13. Young outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Here's Capella, guarded by Harris. Here's Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Simmons. Does not score for only the 2nd time in 7 shots this game. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Takes it off the glass.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
The pass to Embiid. Now Thibault. Harris outside. Passes it to Embiid. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Now Collins. Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Young outside. Here's Hunter. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers trail by 15. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Hunter kicks to Young. There's the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Milton's shot is good.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich finds Young. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. The tray. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Clint Capella.
He showed what it takes to be a great rebounder tonight. Fighting for position, boxing out, never getting outworked down low.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Milton. And the basket is good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Atlanta with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pulls up on the wing. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, and the coaching staff likes seeing Harris take these shots. It really helps his confidence.
Young way outside. The Hawks again can't hit. And here is Simmons. Shoots from the high post. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Even David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...